Welcome to the Angular series. So today we will going to see the new Angular series concept basically. So this is regarding that interpolation. So in last video we saw that components, basically how we can create the components, how we can add the custom components, and how we can add that in the main component to render in the HTML on the DOM. Same way today we are going to see the interpolation in the Angular. So basically what purpose that interpolation is being used, and what is the use of that. Yeah, so let's start with that today. So I'll just open the existing project only in Angular tutorial folder, go inside the first project, or from here itself. Currently we are here, code dot, it will open in a Visual Studio Code. Now here we can see the Angular interpolation. Okay, so basically what purpose it is being used and all. Okay, so if you can see here, in Angular, interpolation is a way to bind data from the component class to the view, like it is HTML template, right? So binding the data to the component to the HTML, it allows you to display dynamic data from the component directly in the HTML. So how it will possible? Like suppose there is a app.component.ts file, right? So if you have any data like a JSON data or any variable data, so that we can directly bind with the HTML. So in the HTML we can bind that through the interpolation. So the syntax you can see for that, this syntax is the in double curly we can pass the variable name. Suppose in the app.component the variable is defined like a title and it is suppose Angular. So same way this title we should pass here in the curly open and curly close. So this is the syntax for this interpolation, and based on that he will take the reference from the ts file, and if the text is not found, any variable is not found, then he will directly generate the error on the browser. And if it is found that variable, then directly what is the value regarding that particular variable that he will print on the browser. Okay, so same way we will see on the practical way, so how it will be possible and all. So currently we will start our application. So we will go in the our project and ngserve hyphen o. So it will be start that application. We will see what is the currently on the browser, because on the last session we saw that components, right? So that components data will be there. So as of now we just okay, so this is the previous outputs. So same way now we will see, go in the app.component.ts, and here is the title first project. Okay, so this title I'll be render in the app.component.html. If you can see here, here is the Angular tutorial. Okay, now I will here type this is the title, and I will pass in the curly open and curly close this title. So what he will do, this is the title, and title will become from this component.ts file. This is the first project. The output should be this is the title first project. Okay, if you can save this, if you can see on the browser, if you can see this is the title and first project is coming from the ts file. If you can see here, if you go inside the home component, and here if you define something name equal to ram, and same way in the app component home component, here h1 my name is name. So now when we run that application, error occurred, name is not found. Okay, so this file is not saved. Okay, so we will save this file as well, and again we will see compile successfully. Now if you can see, my name is Ram, it is came from the ts file. So same way if I define any date, suppose currently date equal to new date. Okay, so when we print this on the home.component.html, like h1 current date is this date we passed, save the component file as well. If you can see on the browser, current date is, it's Tuesday October 1st 2024, and this time will become. Okay, so same way we can see, suppose is there any which, okay, so this is I defined one employees array that we can render here. Suppose now I will use here ul tag on ordered list, and for the list we will see later, this is a structure. I'm going to use the structural directive here, ng for. Okay, so ng for equal to let a or employee of employees, and we will print this employee here. Save this, compile successfully. When I see the browser, see Ram, Vijay and Ajay and Vijay, it is printed on the browser. It is unordered list. Same way, if you want to change this to ordered list, then it will become ordered list. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is the ordered list. So basically ng4, this is the directive I used for that showcase how we can add with the interpolation, but this is we are going to see in the next videos basically what is the directives. So as of now you just ignore of this thing, so we will cover this in the next video, basically what is the ng4. There is another ngif, so these are the structural directives, so we will cover in the next videos basically. Okay, so for that showcasing purpose how the interpolation will work, in this case I will just shown you this using the structural directive. Okay, so same way, if you can see add any numbers like suppose 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 will be 4, so that will be come on the browser. If you can see it is 4, right? So same way whatever that addition subtractions you can do with the interpolation. So this is the interpolation. As you understood, we have saw in that how we can in ts file add the variables and how we can access to this in html and how we can pass that to the html. So basically that is the only interpolation in Angular. Interpolation is a way to bind data from the component class to the view like html. So how we can pass the data, that we already saw with the practical example, and also it allows you to display dynamic data from component directly in html. Yes, dynamic data in the sense if any data is came on the runtime, so that also we can directly render to the html. And this is the syntax, using this syntax curly open and curly close. Inside that we can pass that variable and it will work. Okay, so this is the interpolation in Angular. So most of the time this is the only we are going to use in a Angular projects to getting the values and all. Okay, so that's it for the today's session. So this is regarding for the interpolation. So hope this video is helpful for you. Maybe you can just learn about this on the angular.io. So there is a official website for this from the Google. Yeah, so that is about today's session. Thanks for the watching video. Please like and subscribe if you find this video is helpful for you.